Hello, YouTube. I know it has been a long time since I did a post. I have not actually done a post since May when we started our 15 and 30 challenge. I have been going through so much. And first off, my computer had got a virus. So after trying to fix that over a period of time, I realized it would be better for me to get a new computer. So I eventually got a new computer. And after I did my last post in May, well, actually around that time, I was going through a bout of depression, and it was attributed to me losing my father and my sister in the same year within 11 months of each other. So actually what happened was I went to the doctor to get not a band feel, but I just went for my checkup, and I was fine. And I came home one day, and just out of the blue, I just was crying, emotional. Called my general practitioner. We went and we talked about certain things, and she decided it would be best for me to be put on something to help me in my depression. And around that time, I probably was like 178. And the first 2 or 3 weeks being on that medication, I had no appetite, and I dropped down as far as 171. Um, Today, I am actually 180, and there's a lot of reasons why. I had not been following my 10 rules. I have not been exercising, and I have not been portion control or calorie counting or weighing or anything. Um, Once I decided I needed to get control and start back going to the gym and working out, I realized that my gym membership had expired. Um, I'm not the type of person that has, your money taken out your paycheck every whatever. My gym membership was for a year, and I just paid for that year in cash. And I don't know why I thought I paid for 12 months and got 1 month free, but it wasn't. It was just I paid for 12 months, and that's all I got was 12 months. Um, so, a couple of months ago, I had decided that I was going to Vegas, and went for the National Motorcycle Roundup. And before I went to Vegas, I had to go back to my general practitioner for a checkup. And part of your yearly checkup, I'm 43, is to have your yearly mammogram done. Now, about 3 years ago, I had a mammogram done with a gynecologist, and it came back abnormal. And she told me to come back and redo the mammogram. And there was a little bitty spot, but she says, I'm not too concerned, so you just come back in 6 months and we'll do another one. That never happened. Even though I'm in the healthcare field, they say doctors and nurses are the worst patients, and that's true. So with my new doctor, she just wasn't having it. She was telling me, you're diabetic, you're doing good with this lap band, you're getting this weight off. Before you come back to see me for your yearly, I want you to have your mammogram and everything else done. Okay, so I had my mammogram done, and lo and behold, they tell me, you need to come back because it's a little abnormal. So I went back and I had another mammogram done, and I had a ultrasound done. And what they found on my right breast was a small lump. Well, I'm going to say small because that's all that was detected on the ultrasound. and on the left breast they found some calcifications, which is really not abnormal because I've had a total hysterectomy when I was 32 and I'm 43 now, so you do the math. I've been on hormone replacements ever since then, so they say stuff like that comes up. So I went to see a vascular doctor and he said, well, we want to do a biopsy. We want to take out those calcifications and we want to get a sample of that tissue from the lump on the right side. And it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He was explaining the procedure to me, and I was looking at him like, huh? What? It's like you're going to lay on a table, and the table has a hole in it, and you're going to let your breast hang through the hole, and this machine is going to come, and it's going to compress your breast, and it's going to take pictures. And I was like, what in the world? Well, anyway, I had that done on a Thursday, and that Monday, which would have been the 1st of August, I was due to fly out to Vegas. So I had it done on a Thursday, and the biopsy was not really uncomfortable. Just laying on that table on your stomach and you have to be real still, that was the most uncomfortable thing. I do not like needles, and they use needles to numb the section. But once the first or second needle's in, it's just like a little pricking. So that was not a bad thing, and one interesting thing about the calcifications is when the calcification comes out, you can actually see the girl putting them like in the little petri dish, and she runs it to the pathology lab real quick, and they look at it and make sure they have the right thing. So once they say yeah, he's like, okay, no stitches or nothing like that. They just put like little steri strips on it and bandage it up. And when I was done, they gave me ice packs to put in my bra for like 20 minutes and told me if I got any soreness or anything, take some Tylenol. So, he says, well, normally it takes 24 to 48 hours to get the results of your biopsy back, but since you're going on vacation, you just go on your vacation and you have a great time, and come see me when you get back. I said, okay. So, lo and behold, Monday, we flew out to Vegas. We were there from the 1st to the 8th of August. The National Bike Roundup was actually the 3rd through the 7th. But we just wanted to do some Vegas stuff. I mean, it was great. We hit Coyote Ugly. I got to dance on the bar. No, I did not take my bra off. But we gambled. We went to the Luxor. We went to Mandalay Bay. We went to Excalibur. We went down to the Venetian. My boyfriend drives a Harley, so we went to the Harley place and we ate fat burgers and I had cheesecake, and I enjoyed my vacation. I did not think of anything negative. I just wanted to have a good time and enjoy my vacation, and I did. So I got back Monday night, the 8th, and then I went that Thursday back to the vascular surgeon's office. I go in the well, I knew something was strange because they said, okay, can you come in Tuesday? Well, you can't come in Tuesday because he's going to be in surgery all day. Well, can you come in Friday? Well, no, I know you made an appointment to come in Friday, but we really need to get you in here before Thursday. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So I go in Thursday morning, and he comes in and he's so interested in my trip to Vegas because he's going to Vegas himself the end of September. So I tell him about my trip and everything. So he gets a phone call and he goes out the room. While he's out the room, I'm just sitting there, whatever. And the nurse peeks her head and she says, are you all right? I'm like, what is that about? Okay. So he comes back in the room. He looks at my little incisions from the biopsy. And lo and behold, he tells me that I have breast cancer in my right breast. Um, I was not totally surprised. And I don't know if it just hasn't sunk in yet, but I've been through so much dealing with my sister and my father's death and other things that I went through. I really feel like if I could make it through all that, I can be strong and get through this. So what is my next step? My next step, on the 19th, I go to have an MRI of both of my breasts. And that's what they can really stage the breast cancer, because they have to actually see what size the lump is. And they stage it depending on the size and if it has spread to my lymph nodes. On the 31st, I go to have pre-admission testing, and I am scheduled for surgery on the 2nd of September. I am not so vain that I won't have a mastectomy. My plan is, if it has spread, if it's stage 2 or higher, I'm going to have a mastectomy. If not, I'll just have a lumpectomy. But I'm not so vain that I won't have them just cut my breast off. And what I plan to do is see if they can do the surgery where they cut the breast off and use some abdominal fat, which you all know that I have plenty of, to reconstruct my breast. And it's sort of like 2 for 1. I'm protecting myself against the cancer, and I'm getting rid of a lot of that abdominal fat. So, like I said, my next thing is I go for my MRI on the 19th. And this sort of kind of has thrown my lap band journey aside. But I need to pull it all together, because nutrition is very important in your fight against breast cancer. So I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing nutritionists soon, and we'll tie all this stuff in together so I can get back on track with my weight loss. I'm not sure if I'm going to have any kind of chemotherapy or radiation. I'm not really keen on radiation, but if I have to have some chemo, according to the information that I've been reading, you expect to lose a little bit of weight with that, but I don't want to lose weight because I'm sick. So that's where I have been, and that's what I have been dealing with. And for those of you that are 40 and above and you have not had a mammogram, please get one. And keep me in your prayers. And I'll put my email link down below if you want to contact me personally. And I really am going to hold you, the lap band community, responsible for helping me get through this, because I really need you guys right now. A lot of people don't understand, and they take medical issues for granted. But I just look forward to finding out exactly what I need to do to have all this rectified. And I will do another post after I have my MRI, or after I get the results from the MRI and they actually stage the cancer. So that's why I have been missing in action. So until then, keep up the good work. I've been reading all your posts. You've been doing great. Thank you, Northern Southerner, for all your support when my computer was down. Thank you, Patience. You are a great inspiration. And to all the rest of you, have a blessed day until we talk again. Bye.